Hey everyone, the next topic I'm going to talk about is my top exercises for tailbone pain. Now, it's not common, these are not injuries as such or strains, but I've been getting them a lot as people age, because that's who I train, 40s, 50s and 60s, and they're sitting down a lot on their bum, so they get a lot of bum pain. So this is just my top 4 exercises to stretch that area, but also stop you from getting that pain. Hint, get up off that chair. My number 1 exercise is for tailbone pain. Now, when you look at me doing it, you're going to think, how the hell does this work with a tailbone? I'll get to that in a second. So the first one is diaphragmatic breathing or yoga breathing. You'll see this at yoga classes as well. Basically, you want to lay on the ground, okay, as such. Now, just with breathing, not many people know how to breathe properly. You'll be surprised. We do this habitually. We don't know that we're doing it, but this is just diaphragmatic breathing to really fill up the lungs. Also help the pressure on your coccyx to release, to get rid of that pain if you are suffering from pain when you're sitting down. So this is just to help you relax the body. So the first thing I get people to do is, you want to either close your eyes or open them. It doesn't really matter. Hands on hips. You want to breathe in through your mouth, or your nose, sorry. And then as you're breathing, you want to expand the belly as high as you can. So you want to get this really, really big. Feel the air, fill your stomach with air. You want to hold at the top for 3 seconds. And then once that 3 goes down, you release as much air as you can to really squash your spine into the floor. So as you can see, I'm squeezing my bum cheeks, I'm squashing my spine, my stomach into my spine, into the ground. So that's the connection of the tailbone. Now again, breathe in as much as you can, make this really big, and release. All the way into your back, into the spine, putting pressure against the back, squeezing your bum cheeks. Now, it's very simple. It looks very simple, but done properly, you'll really feel the release in your coccyx, in your tailbone, as you're breathing. So breathe into the belly, make it big, hold at the top for 3 seconds, and then release, pushing your stomach into your spine, into the ground, releasing the pressure in your coccyx. Number 2, the never-ending cat-cow. So, find the mat on the floor, hands on the mat. We all know how to do it by now, but if it's the first time you're watching, keep watching. So, hands on the floor, knees on the ground. With this, you want to make your, so this is all in the hips, all in the spine. So, articulate the spine. So what I mean by that is you want to raise your spine, your sternum, into the ceiling, and then flatten your spine and try and look up to the ceiling as high as you can. It's a stretch of the spine, but also as I'm twisting like so, it's releasing the pressure of the tailbone and the coccyx. So if you are suffering from tailbone pain and coccyx pain, or ass pain, should I say, this is going to be a game changer in your rehab journey. So like this, and so, to help release and stretch the muscles around your tailbone and your glutes, especially if you are sitting down a lot in your job for 8 hours, this is going to really help to release the pressure. So the spine, the coccyx, the glutes, they all work in one. So that's why some of these exercises that you're watching, there's similar exercises to fix them, because they're all interconnected. Spine, glutes, core, cat-cow really helps to fix a lot of issues. Third exercise is a dynamic hip flexor stretch. So this just looks simple, hip flexor, but it really helps the glutes and the coccyx and the tailbone. So if you are getting pain, if you are sitting down a lot in your jobs, if you are getting older, if you're 40s, 50s and 60s, this one's for you. So leg forward, hip forward, you're going to sort of sit up tall on the knees. You're going to press forward, so drag your hips as far forward as you can until you can't go anymore. Raise the hand up and just give yourself a bit of a twist. So you really feel the stretch here, but also it's going to come around to the coccyx if you are suffering from that pain. So you come forward, hips, twist. Come forward, hips, twist. And that you're just going to feel the stretch. Like I said before in the previous exercise, they're all interconnected. Spine, glutes, tailbone, they all work as one. So once we change, come forward, hip stretch and twist. You're going to feel it as you're twisting. You're going to feel your coccyx stretch out, and the pain should subside as you're doing these dynamic movements. Now, you want to do them at least 3 sets, at least 10 reps on each side. If the ones that are stretching seem like they have to be timed, go for 30 seconds on each side, and then do that as well. The last exercise, we're actually going to be sitting down. I know, surprise, right? I'm actually going to get you to sit down on your bum this time. So, find a bench or the chair that you're already sitting down on for 9 hours. Now, sit up tall, whichever leg you want to start with. You're going to do both legs anyway. It's called a purformis stretch because it really gets into the glutes, into your bum cheeks, into your coccyx bone. So what I mean by that is, get the leg, twist, have the foot on the knee, this knee, you're going to press your hand in, so you're going to feel it in your hips. And then the next part I want you to do is come forward, lean, and then you really go up into the ITBs, into your bum cheek, into your coccyx. Now I can feel this. So if I can feel it, you can definitely feel it, especially if you're getting your coccyx pain and your tailbone pain. This is a stretch for you, especially if you're working a lot. If you're in corporate, you're in your office sitting down on a chair 9 hours, you need to get up, go for a walk, but also this stretch, especially at the end of the day, if you're going home, you really want to do this stretch because it's going to really release the pressure in your coccyx bone. Those were my top exercises for tailbone pain. Please guys, give them a go. Let me know how you went in the comments. And if you love that video, hit that like and subscribe button and share the love.